So we have two guests with us from the CW. I'm going to lose my voice here.
Don't do it.
Excuse me.
Okay.
CW series Superman and Lois. Chad L. Coleman has been on some popular shows you may be heard of, playing Dennis Cuddy Wise on The Wire and Tyrese on The Walking Dead. And now he's the new big bad of Metropolis.
Every few years, people like Lois Lane come snooping around Hobbs Bay trying to make me the villain. But that story never sticks. You know why? Because here, in my part of Metropolis, I'm the hero, not you.
Just a question. Whew, his name, Bruno Mannheim, yes. And also joining us is one of New York's very own, a young man with many talents, destined to soar just like his character. Please welcome back our bestie, Alex Garfin, and our soon-to-be bestie, Chad L. Coleman. Good morning, guys. Thank you so much for being with us.
Technical difficulties.
Mike already.
Listen,
Look at that.
Very nice, very nice. He can do it all.
I know. Now, speaking of besties and palling around, you guys just took a Broadway show together, right?
Yes, we did.
What'd you guys do?
House. Jessica Chastain and Doll's House, Ibsen. And they did it in a minimalist type of way. It was sort of like a glorified reading. I paid a lot of money for that. And it was
you bought the ticket. Now we know who bought the tickets.
The performances were amazing. The performances were amazing, and he got a chance to hang out with my daughter and a very fine actress, Yvette Glenier.
Yeah, it was so great seeing a Broadway play with a lot of pros like that. You know, getting to kind of break it down afterwards and talk about it. It felt like I was finally back home in New York after being in Vancouver for so long.
Because we tried to go in Vancouver, remember?
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to take them to see the play in Vancouver.
Hey, you got to hang with a Broadway vet.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, all right.
I told him I was on Broadway.
Hey, on Broadway.
No, for real.
Yeah.
The former president,
Yeah.
you know, Barack Obama and Michelle came to see Joe Turner's Come and Gone.
Oh,
Yeah. That's still crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
When you were probably, let me see, 13?
Oh my God.
No, younger probably.
I remember I did a off-Broadway play down at the Lucille Hotel.
That's what's up.
And I think the most crazy person to come and see it was Whoopi Goldberg, who was friends with Enrico Colantoni, who was also in it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I was not expecting Whoopi Goldberg to be there, so I
Yeah.
remember I go backstage. I'm really tired. I was lacking sleep. You know, I was still going to school in the mornings.
Oh my goodness.
And I go into my
LaGuardia.
dressing room.
Yes.
And there's Whoopi Goldberg.
Holy cow.
And I remember I said, "Hi, Whoopi Goldberg."
What else
To
can
this
you
day, I'm
say?
still embarrassed. I didn't say anything else.
love it.
I just stood there silently.
Yeah. We did Life on Mars together. An episode of that show is years ago, but she is
Very
royalty.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the thing is that on the show, you play two totally different types of characters.
Yep.
But I'm really enjoying to see it's so different, your real life compared to what you are in
Yeah.
this show. Tell us a little bit about your characters.
Oh my God, Bruno Mannheim is a self-made man. Out of South Metropolis, the armpit of Metropolis. No one gave a damn, and he explains all that in the show.
Yeah.
But he's determined to revitalize that community. And so he's not just a, one-noted villain. He's a very real man with very real concerns, and he cares about his community and his family. So I love all that juxtaposition, the idea of villain,
Yeah, that's the ideal villain, though. If for the writers out there, it's an ideal villain. You don't want to write somebody just bad. He's got to have a humanity about
There
him.
you go. There you go. And that's the key to it. So I'm having a great time to be able to undress Superman right away. And then next up, John Henry Irons. And
Yeah.
more are queued up as we go along. We got 13 episodes, so yeah.
All right.
And Alex, you're actually the vet on this show.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Right?
That's a little weird. That's a little weird.
This is true. And he was the welcoming committee for me. He took me to an Ethiopian restaurant, took me to
nice.
Cypress Lookout.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. This kid, he's a kid, but he's like, come on in, let me make sure. I'm the welcoming committee. He really was, though, and that meant a lot to me, bro.
Thank
It
you.
meant a lot to me.
It meant a lot that you came. It's why we're
Yeah,
still
most people
friends,
don't show up, right?
Well, listen, tell me, how does your character change during this season? Because we've seen him, since the beginning.
Right. You know, as I've grown up, as the character's grown up, there's been quite the little arc here, which is kind of what I wanted to do in the first place, and I'm happy that the writers and everyone so graciously agreed. So over the course of this season, we see him take on even more responsibility than he ever has been. In the last night's episode, or 2 nights ago's episode, he got maybe a little suit with some goggles.
Oh, yeah.
A little tidbit there is actually, it was my idea to make those goggles General Lane's father's for the military. So I was happy I got that little note in there.
Nice.
But yeah, he takes on a completely new responsibility that I don't think season 1 Jordan ever would have. So I hope the fans watching it on HBO Max as well, one after another, can see that progression and enjoy it as much as I have.
Yeah, well, we all know why it's a hit show. It's really great. But before we let you guys go, we know that both of you were pretty busy while you were here in the city.
Yes.
You went to visit a school. You were at the UN. Tell us about your visits here in the city.
Well, you know, I'm one of those to whom much is given. And you know the rest. And so, and kids, I'm a father. Education is incredibly important. I want to demystify what I do, you know.
Yeah.
I'm here. You can touch, let's talk. And it was an amazing time over at the school. It's the name of it is hard for me to remember, but it's in Brooklyn. And no, what is it? Children, giving back to children. It's a charter school.
Yeah.
And we just had an amazing time. These kids,
wonderful.
Hey, you may not remember the name, but I bet you remember the kids.
I do. It was amazing.
And at the UN, real quick, before we let you go.
Yeah, I'll be there also today for the International Day of Sport and Peace. I'm over there sometimes just doing work for a foundation that I'm co-founding right now called We the Future. So yeah, some exciting work there to come as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, very cool.
Starting with children, charter school too.
All
There
right,
you go.
so
There
you
we
got
go.
it.
There we go.
Got it in.
Said in his Broadway voice.
Yeah, well,
Most definitely. All
These
right.
pipes, thanks, Dad.
Alex Garfin, Chad L. Coleman, thanks
Yes,
for being with
thanks
us.
for having us,
All
guys.
right.
Great to have you.